Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode, after navigating the darkness of the old mine and defeating some ambushing Red Constellation blade cougars, we found ourselves exiting near Mine's mining village just in time to witness Randy launch his attack against his old Jaeger group, easily able to take them down until he was engaged by Shirley, who used her Testarossa to saw right through Randy's rifle. This led the SSS to jump into action and engage Shirley themselves, with our group managing to defeat her and her underlings as we wonder what will happen next. So this is what it's like to fight a top-class Jaeger. No, I didn't go through all my training just to lose to her here. I'll hand it to you guys. I'm impressed, but only a little. That made for a decent appetizer for the main course, at least. Oh, wait, followed us. Miriel, you were following us. That's a good plan, actually, Miriel. Good job. Second Lieutenant Miriel, you came for us. Yes, the commander received a call from your chief. The enemy forces in our sights. Move in and sweep them out. Prioritize the retaking of mines and civilian safety above all else. Yes, ma'am. I'll catch you guys later. Don't worry, I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of each other real soon. Do you really want to run it like that? That's like, seems like alternate what you want to do in a gunfight, I don't know. They shot back, you'd be dead. Miriel, I swear, I take my eyes off of you for a second and you pull something like this. We'll handle those Jaegers from here. I'd appreciate it if the rest of you can make sure Randy doesn't try any more stupid stunts. Loud and clear. Consider it done. Oh, that's finally over. Alas, we could take a moment to breathe. Randy, is everything all right? You didn't get hurt or anything, did you? Lloyd, answer me one question. What in the hell were you thinking? Huh? Randy! Randy, why? Don't you get it? You just stepped into a war zone like it was nothing. You're not a Jaeger, not a soldier. You've never spilled anyone's blood. Yet you waltzed right in here. Can you see just how goddamn dangerous that was? Randy. Don't think this excludes you, Mademoiselle, or you either, Tio Tot. And you, Noel, Wazi. You two understand the risks better than they do. I can't for the life of me get why you didn't stop them. But you, Lloyd, what the hell did you get off calling yourself a leader after pulling this shit? What in Adis's name were you thinking, putting your team's lives on the line at a time like this? You don't know what you're talking about. Lloyd! Lloyd, what are you... I didn't come here to risk the lives of my teammates, I came here to save one! I mean, really? See ya? Did you seriously think that little scrap of paper was going to justify you leaving our lives forever? I always knew. Someone like me had no business getting close to you guys in the first place. My hands are drenched in blood. The lives I've taken, they weren't all soldiers. I didn't think twice about using an innocent village to bait our enemies. Every time I look in your eyes, I see him. The guy whose life I took away, even though he did nothing to deserve it. This is the man you see standing in front of you. An irredeemable piece of shit. If you could do me a favor here, just give it a rest already. Always looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Counting on me like I'm even worth looking up to. If you keep it up, I might end up forgiving myself. And that's something I have no right to do. Randy. Please, Randy. I don't know what to say. So that's what this is all about. Man, this is a relief. Lloyd? Lloyd, what are you... I was scared you'd try to laugh this off. Crack a few jokes like always. I would have been stumped if you did. But after all this time, you finally came clean to us. Ah, Lloyd. The truth is, we're not that different. When it comes down to it, you're just as much of a kid as we are. All of us knew you had a heavy burden, but we thought not touching on it was the respectful thing to do. So instead, we just kept relying on you without ever returning the favor. Indeed. He's right. Come on. I just said that I don't deserve that kind of treatment. I'll agree with you on this, Randy. Your past actions, your guilt and regrets, they're all yours to carry. That's something that falls on you to come to terms with. And of course, the terms you reach may not be enough to allow you to forgive yourself. But even if no one else forgives you, even if you never forgive yourself, we always will, Randy. That I can promise you. That's right. Being able to forgive and accept each other is exactly what makes us a team. This is no different from when you all accepted me, even after learning of my past. It would only be right that I pardon your transgressions just as I do your sleazy, careless attitude. I forgive you too, of course. The weight of taking a life on the battlefield is something we as soldiers always have to face. Far be it from me to give a heartfelt speech about the spirit of friendship. The truth is that everyone piles up sins simply by living. That is to say, in the eyes of Adios, we're not all that different, are we? None of us can cling to the past forever, or know what the future holds. All we can do is live in the moment, like every single day is our last. And at this very moment, we stand together, the same place and time. That simple fact is enough to make you smile, if even just a little. Then all I ask in return is that you accept us and our forgiveness for what it is. Sheesh. Every damn time. What did I do to deserve your cornball attempts to console me anyway? Did you get off on making a chump out of me? Is that it? There's no need to hold it in. I know exactly how it feels to be in your position. That's right. You once said so yourself, didn't you? The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's sappiness. Wait, how is this my fault again? He does have a way with words, doesn't he? For all my experience as a host, I still can't compare to a smooth talker like him. I'm a murderer. A useless, good-for-nothing jackass. I tried to act all tough and smart, but in the end I got curb-stomped by a little girl, even if she is a demon inside. Hell, it's amazing this little tantrum I threw didn't get us killed. Not that I won't have more down the road. Yeah, despite all that, you still don't mind? Not one bit. And that goes without saying. Bring it on. We'll always be there to pick up the slack. You know what they say? Adversity builds character. Screw you, Ozzy. You squealed on me, didn't you? The hell happened to keeping your mouth shut, you little rat? Now, Randy, you insult me. I didn't breathe a word. Lloyd and the others put in the legwork to find you all on their own. Wait a second. Wazzy, you knew Randy had left, even before we found out. Wazzy, I don't believe you. Wazzy. You've dug yourself to a new low with this one. Hey now, it's not as if I knew exactly where he was headed. Honestly, why do I always have to be the bad guy? He says without a hint of irony. I suggest we leave him in the mountains to reflect on this breach of our trust. Well, with that on my chest, I'm ready to get back to business as usual. It's getting kind of late, but why don't we go see how Miriel and the rest are doing? Yeah, I agree. I can only hope the Red Constellation made a full retreat from the mountain path. They were locked in, were they? Or stayed in. I'm happy to report that the Red Constellation has made a full retreat from the mountain path. Thankfully, there don't seem to be any signs of looting or pillaging. That's a relief. Thank goodness, that's one silver lining at least. It's core policy not to plunder civilians unless it's absolutely necessary. Though if they'd been ordered to, they would have stripped the place of everything that wasn't nailed down. Randy, are you alright? I heard that you got a little carried away back there. Nah, I'm good. My rifle's going to be out of commission for a while though, Sucks after all that trouble I went through to fix it up. Did get a decent chunk of it broken off by those spinning blades, didn't it? Speaking of Shirley's chainsaw rifle hybrid, it would seem the Red Constellation has a very unusual preference in weaponry. Yeah, it's the kind of stuff that you could only get done at a specialized workshop. Falcom should be able to figure something out if I hit him up, though. Yeah, I'm sure he can. Let's drop it off with him first thing, once we get back to the city. I'm proud of you, Randy. You finally mustered up the nerve to pick up a rifle again. Ah, better late than never. What's this I'm hearing? Don't tell me you were worried about little old Randy. Of course I was. If you hadn't frozen up every time you were behind a barrel, we'd still be in the CGF together. Not that I want us to be together or anything. I just wasn't sure a flake like you could find work anywhere else is all. She really is sweet on him, isn't she? I think Randy has taken notice of that himself. Yes, this is Muriel of the first unit. Copy that. Where are they now? Can I get a 10-9 on that? Is everything all right? The Jaegers who retreated have vanished entirely. Signs indicate that they took the fork in the tunnel that leads towards the ruins. The Moon Temple. Could it be that they're taking refuge inside it? I doubt it. The barricade placed in front of the ruins shows no traces of tampering. Where in the world could they be? That area is lined with steep cliffs all around. If not the ruins, where else could they possibly even go? I know that Shirley girl is anything but sensical, but this isn't adding up. I knew something was off. Thinking back, their numbers on the mountain path weren't nearly what I thought they'd be. What? They numbered 100 strong when they came to Crossbell, and that's just lowballing it. But there were only around 20 of them here in mines. More importantly, Sigmund Orlando. Shirley would be lucky to call herself half the beast he is. So where the hell is the guy? You don't suppose... Everyone, look! What? It can't be! Crossbell City, it's on fire! And through the end of day 3 to a short day 4, chapter 3 comes to its conclusion. With the city under attack by the Red Constellation? The only way to find out is to keep on keeping on. I was surprised that we managed to actually deal with the mines trouble. There was a reason for it, obviously. It wasn't, of course, their objective. It was just a ploy, a decoy. We kind of knew that. There was no way we could face off against the Red Constellation with the SSS, surely. But, that said, it looks like we're going to have to. My cryptid response measures were good. Give me more points. Dull Studio Investigation. Got train derailment investigations. Quite a lot for that. Search for the braces. Pursuing Randy. Didn't get an extra level, though. The Distant Flames. Well... What happens next? Sally's amazing. She's killing it out there. Say that again. Her training paid off in spades. She's doing alright, if you enjoy that sort of thing. Who could have guessed adding just one scene could revolutionize our entire show like this? I'll say, turns out Ilya and Ivan's persistence was worth it after all. It certainly was. As long as Sully is here, the troop will be just fine without me. Huh? What's wrong? Did something catch your eye? What is this I'm sensing? There's 5, no, 10. Why? Why now? It can't be. But what's happening? Look up above. Phew. Thought I was going to make it for the big finale there. I know you worked real hard on this new scene and all, but I'm going to have to cut it short here. Sorry, that's the editing process for you, but hey, what matters is that we have fun with it, right? Ha Geronimo! What the? Get back! Ilya! It fell right on her! Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, not good. No! Ilya! Risha! Ilya, no, this can't be! Ilya! This is horrible. How could this happen? Ilya, are you alright? Speak to me. Sully, how is she? I'm fine. If you hadn't pushed me away there, I would have... Thank goodness. Risha, it's up to you. The next act must go... Ilya! Ilya! Theo, help me with her. Right. Wow, did you hear that? Even at death's door, all she can think about is the show. Now that's what I call dedication. Or I guess it'll be dead-ication pretty soon. I could totally see how you fell for Arisha. Bloody Shirley. Who is this girl? I've never seen her before. Firing into the crowd too? A gun! She's got a gun! Save me, Adios! You monsters! Haha, there it is! That's the face I wanted to see. Go ahead, let all that power out. Show me what the real Risha Mao can do when she isn't wasting her strength on playing charades. Here, I did you the favor of picking this up from your place on the way over. You won't find a stage better than this. Got your dancing shoes on, and let's boogie. I'll make you pay. Shirley Orlando! Well, Chapter 4, Crossbell's fate has begun. With a horrible scream by me. The fan got hit pretty hard with brown stuff. But please sound equipped for this. Oh! Spectre, we have to bunker down below ground, quick! Idiot, we can't do that until all the floors have been evacuated. Now keep your guard up, that shutter's bound to come down any second. Don't say that, it's managed to hold out when the CGF tried to break in, didn't it? I'm telling you, we need to get ourselves out of here already. They are a completely different ballgame than the CGF. All personnel have been evacuated to the restricted area underground. Now it's our turn. Let's hurry. Got it. Nice work, Fran. Thank Adios, we're safe. Fran? Huh? Shit, move now! Grenade. God, it's damn it all! Noe! Damn, how did they manage to advance this far? What route could they possibly have come from? Chances are they used an airship to make their approach. That would explain how the unit that vanished on the mountain path made their escape. Impossible. Doing that would have triggered our anti-aircraft radars. It simply isn't feasible to fly through Crossbell in airspace without being detected, unless... Damn it, could they be utilizing the same technology the Society had during the LeBeau incident? Stealth functionality. Yes, it's possible that the airship is equipped with it. But we don't exactly have the leeway to verify that right now. I'm perfectly aware of that. Oh! You'd have thought these two would mobilize a little earlier. Whoa, two? Well, ain't this a pretty sight? The more sacrifices I get, the stronger I become, eh? Ah, I like it. That advice ain't too shabby. The hell is that? Holy crap, the old apartments! They're totally wrecked! What is that frickin' thing? Perfect timing, boys. What? Ah! You're just the kind of sacrifices I was looking for. The helpless trash that I had no choice but to protect. Every one of you, token of my past, my weakness. What the... No, wait. Is that you, Walt? Ha! No! Guys? Guys, Koki! Stay with me! No, Dino, get out of here! Save yourself! Look who we have here! Monster! Works for me. I'll make you join him. That is far enough. Dang. That's a big one, alright. What is that? A demon? Kiens, Vests, begin extinguishing the surrounding fires. Yes, sir. Gio, get in touch with the rest of the neighborhood and tell them to get the hell out of here. On it, Mama. Oh, well, if it ain't Cubal and the shady-ass weapons dealer. What, you here to show me what you got too? If that is what you desire. Wazi has authorized me to use whatever force is necessary to put a stop to you. Helios Almighty, I'm not too keen on having to whip out the good stuff. Well, I can't just let you wreck the neighborhood. I am trying to run a business down here, you know. Bring it on. You want a taste of old Wales? I'll crush your bones till you're nothing but marrow and dust! There you are. Hold the line, men. We cannot let them infiltrate the building. Yes, sir. Anyways, martial arts, eh? They've got spirit. I'll give them that. The Scarlet Ogre! If you think you can stop me, then be my guest. This is your chance to cut the scorpion off of the head. I'll take all of you on at once. What? Do not mock us. Wait, don't! Is that all? Take steel! Ah! Inconceivable! You must be Sal's right-hand man. You seem like you can hold your own. I'd oblige if I had the time, but your boss and I have business to discuss. Kill him. Yeah! Nice try. Oh my god, he can boomerang them. Damn you! My word, haven't you ever heard of knocking, my good man? Sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I have places to be, things to do. Well, I've done it, you White Orchid Dragon. You're as crafty as they say. Things are more short-staffed than usual around here. I take it you saw this invasion coming a Selga way. More or less. We're not foolish enough to challenge you blood-drunk war addicts head-on. Yet even still, you haven't made any attempt to save your own skin. Which can only mean one thing. You plan to take the ogre on with your own two hands. Oh, goodness, no. You'd already be an overwhelming foe for Master Yin, let alone for me. I merely waited for you to come to me so that I could confirm one little thing. Did you now? And what's that? Isn't it obvious? Your current client, of course. Who could the highest bidder be this time, I wonder? I like you. I knew you had a spy in there somewhere. One step too slow. Vice leader! What of this, his right-hand man? Forgive us, we managed to wound him, but... So that makes two runaways, eh? Fine, I consider myself the sporting type. Let them slink underground to sharpen their fangs. Alright, it's time we close this deal. Light the place up. After that, we move on to the IBC building. Yeah! I don't believe this. It's terrible. How could this happen? We have to scope out the situation here and fast. This is Sergey. You guys hear me okay? Chief, are you alright? Yeah, more or less. HQ got hit pretty bad, so we've taken up post at the SSS building. I'm in charge of re-establishing contact with everyone. Headquarters was attacked. We'll head there right away. No need. Sonia and her men are already headed over there. What I need all of you to do is to make your way over to the Harbor District. The Harbor District? Why there? I got word just now that one of the Jaeger units blasted Hayaway's office building to Kingdom Come. After that, they marched right into the IBC. The main bulk of their forces, however, are laying siege to Orcus Tower. Sounds like Arios and Dudley are holding their own, but they'll probably need backup from the CGF. As for the rest of the bracers, they got their hands full dealing with the Corps' military monsters in the city. That leaves you guys. You're the only ones who can lend a hand in the Harbor District. But, what about the SSS building? Is everything alright there? We've been providing shelter to any passerby who had nowhere else to go. With Zeit on our side, those military monsters know better than to try us. Gear's here too, safe and sound, so don't worry. Thank goodness. Sounds like they're doing just fine for themselves. Understood. We'll head straight for the Harbor District. Good. Be careful out there. They're attacking the IBC. Is it the mirror they're after? I'm not sure. Either way, we need to get over there as quickly as we can. Though honestly, it's hard not to worry about how headquarters is holding up against the attack. Me too. We can't afford to take any detours. We all have people we know at the IBC building. They might need our help. You're right. Chances are high that Bell is still in there. Yona and Chief Roberts are likely in the Foundation's office as well. Yeah, and just a heads up. We should park as soon as we get to the Harbor District. If we approach the building like this, we're liable to get smacked by an anti-tank gun. A Panzer Faust. We have to worry about that too. Roger, I'll step on it until we get to the Harbor District. Shortly after, the SSS parted ways with the CGF armored cars heading for the administrative district. They then made their way to the Harbor District via East Street, taking care to avoid the skirmishes that had broken out in the city. Literally war. Damn, so Heiaway really was hit. Though I can't imagine Sao and his men would go down with a whimper like this. We can worry about that later. Let's book it to the IBC. For the time being, Randy will be a required attack member. Please select which character you would like to send to the bat lines. Out of what I've currently got, I guess it's Noel. Welcome to the front party again there, Randy. You are required, as we have learned. So let's switch around a couple of things. Like Petrify, hit 2. Do we have a hit 3? I thought we had a hit 3 lying around. We obviously don't. Why do I think I have a hit 3? Oh, because I've got one on you, yeah. That makes sense. And P2. It works. It works. Well. Let the more crazy commence, I guess. Let the more crazy continue. After I switch around a few of these things. Should work. Alright, can we go anywhere else first of all? Aha. I mean, it looks like we've already rested, but you know what I mean. Better fully prepared than nothing. Well, this is a start to a chapter, isn't it? I thought there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the IBC. By the time we were getting through, we were on to like day 3, that things weren't really getting to a point where the story was like really going to progress, and then within a few hours, wait, I can go in. No, that's just not. There's usually something there, isn't there? It's not on the waste. Okay, we can only go to the IBC and the Crossbell news service.